What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel. Last time, we took care of the rest of our free day, which had us kind of running around, just seeing what everyone's up to, doing our last bond point, and then sleeping for the night. Now, sorry for the yawn, we are, as you can see, we're in the character menu right now for a very specific reason. We are about to do our monthly practical exam, and because the video was running long last time, and this gave me a chance to kind of stop and save and stuff, this is where we stop. So once we click out of this menu, we're going to start our practical exam battle for the month of May. So let's go ahead and get started. Good luck, you guys. Already? Okay. Whew. Show me how it's done. Cancel an enemy art. Alright, so... we'll have to wait till an art is going to be cast. Alright. Gotta rely on Alisa for healing right now, because our boy Elliot is not with us at the moment. With how few turns this thing is getting, like, I needed to cast an art for me to cancel one. Yeah, we'll deal with this for now. So that paralysis will go away. There we go. All right. Yeah, Alisa will be able to cancel it, so we'll be fine. Yep. However, that's still going to be annoying. Alright, now we can kind of knock him around. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but we're alive. We haven't used this yet. Cool, worked out. AP increased by 1 because we did the special thing. Well done. All that hard work during last month's field exercise and in the old schoolhouse has clearly paid off. Haha, you might be right. We fought well together. Indeed, I would have no objections to another round. Let's nod and say we did. Okay, next team. Machias, Eustace, Elliot, Emma, Fee, step forward. All of us at one time? Which means... Ugh, let's just get this over with. I don't need you telling me what to do. What was that? There they go. Yes, yes, you hate each other, we get it. Are you all ready? Okay, begin. They look a lot more worn down than we are. Except for Fee. Fee just looks bored. We even had one more member than Reen's group. Hardly surprising. I knew this was going to be a struggle, but I had no idea your performance would be so unremarkable. I hope you two in particular have a good long think about what you did wrong. This outcome is largely your fault after all. Yeah. This is the first time I've ever heard her speaking so harshly, almost like a teacher. Well, considering the situation, it's no wonder she's frustrated.
今回の実技テストは以上。続けて、今週末に行う特別実習の発表をするわよ。
Alright, what are the groups?
受け取ってちょうだい。
Group A is Reen, Emma, Machias, Eustace, and Fee. Oh boy. Study location. Berryahard, the Verdant City. Isn't that the city where Eustace's family is? And then Group B is Alisa, Laura, Elliot, and Gaia. So literally the 4 people from last field study are just being swapped. Got it. And they're going to St. Ark, the old capital.
バリアハートとセントアーク。どちらもよく聞く地名だな。
バリアハートは東部にあるクロイツェン州の州都だね。
セントアークは南部にあるサザーランド州の州都になるわ。
そういう意味では双方で釣り合いは取れているはずだが。
はい、ですが。
Yeah, the Machias and Eustace together
それ
again.
以前の問題かも。
Poor Emma and Fee already had to deal with this last month.
冗談じゃない。サラ教官、いい加減にしてください。何か僕たちに恨みでもあるんですか？
茶番だな。こんな半分けは認めない。再検討をしてもらおうか。
私的にはこれがベストなんだけどな。特に君は故郷ってことで A 班からは外せないのよね。
だったら僕を外せばいいでしょう。セントアークも気は進まないが、誰かさんの故郷よりはるかにマシだ。翡翠のコート。貴族主義に凝り固まった連中の巣窟っていう話じゃないですか。
確かにそう言えるかもね。だからこそ君も A 班に入れてるんじゃない。ま、私は軍人じゃないし、命令が絶対だなんて言わない。ただ、7組の担任として君たちを適切に導く使命がある。それに意義があるならいい。2人がかりでもいいから力ずくで言うことを聞かせてみる？
Oh boy.
面白い。
They're agreeing. You're not seriously going to.
やめようよ。
そこまで言われたら男の子なら引き下がれないか。そういうのは嫌いじゃないわ。
A gun and a sword. Right, besides the prologue thing, I think this is the first time she's showing her weapons.
動力銃に剣なんて凶悪そうな。ああ。
Fee doesn't seem surprised. Although we know Fee and Sara have some kind of relationship before this.
乗ってきたわね。リン、ついでに君も入りなさい。
Why me?
まとめて相手をしてあげるわ。
Yes, instructor. Yeah, right?
なんという
That
気
aura.
当たりだ。
それじゃ実技テストの補習といきましょうか。トールズ士官学院戦術強化サラ・バレスタインマイル。さあ全力でかかってきなさい。
俺の番だな。
We don't have a healer either, unless Machias or Eustace somehow have some arts on them that would help. I don't know. Yeah, well. Well, at least you can link with each other. Although, I doubt... Yeah, I didn't think so. No damage. Oh yeah, okay, this is a lose fight. Oh, definitely a lose fight. Literally not even hitting. Reen is the only one doing any sort of damage, but one.
僕の番だな。これならどうだ。
負けてたまるか。
Alright, let's not waste any more CP. Let's just get this over with.
俺の番だな。すまない、みんな。
なんとかしなくては。そこだ。
I wonder if you actually had the patience to
まずい。
deal with Reen's 1 damage per hit, if you could actually somehow win this.
くらえ。
No, probably not. Ugh.
バカな。
大丈夫？とんでもないわね。
あれでも一応手加減したみたいだな。
うん。どんな流派か皆目見当もつかないが。
でもこれで決まりかな。私の勝ちね。それじゃ A 班 B 班ともに週末は頑張ってきなさい。
But why did Reen get dragged into this?
お土産期待してるから。
Well, there you have it. But them two is not the only issue here. The issue is also that Machias is not too fond of Reen right now either. So Machias is going to be the real problem on this trip.
ありがとう。助かったよ。
Yeah, well, here we are. May 29th, Field Study Day. I assume it's the same thing. They're there for 2 days. I don't really know if she said if it was more or less. It probably just is, because obviously they still have classes. I don't sense anyone else on this floor. It seems like everyone's already out of their rooms. Suppose I should head down too. Yep, okay. We'll have to re-equip everything once we get our party together. Anyone else on the upper floor? Oh. get ready for our next. Here we are. Wouldn't it be nice if they got over their differences here, just like Reen and Alisa did? Not gonna happen, I guess.
おはよう。二人とも早いんだな。
言っておくが、君のことだって仲間と認めたわけじゃない。同じ班になったからといって慣れ慣れしくしないでもらえるか。
マキアス。副委員長殿は随分粘着質なことだ。
なんだと。
Oh boy.
おはようございます。
委員長、フィー。
みんな揃ったみたいですね。
Yep, this is our group.
早速出発しましょうか。
そうだな。まだ列車の時間はあるけど。別に構わんぞ。
僕も依存はない。
それじゃあ、レッツゴー。
Let's go. This is going to be a long weekend. Yeah, at least with the previous one, like Reen and Alisa were able to talk their stuff out literally the morning before they left. Alright, well, this is our party. For now, anyway. Let's switch Eustace and Machias just so we have a balance of ranged and melee. Because as you can see here, Fee uses twin daggers. So we have Orbital Staff, Shotgun, and then Sword and dual daggers. That should work fine. Let's check out their ordnance. So once we finish this, this is all of Class 7. So that's pretty cool. Sure. Why not? Reaper, that's fine. How about... Yeah, let's have Machias be... Actually, no. EP cut information. I want to open one of these for her later. Just so she can... What is her... Quartz give her? Analyze... Luminous... Oh, so she already has Analyze, so we don't even need this. We don't need either of that. Let's just switch her Master Quartz with Alisa's, because Alisa's has, Or no, let's give her Elliot's. So that way she has healing. Alright, that should work fine then. And then we can give him whatever. Let's give him, Golden Sphere, I guess, for now. Alright, that should be fine. What does everyone's outfits look like? I only looked at Reen's, but... Yep, everyone's casual clothes. You can't worry about the rest right now. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, we're probably fine. We can always gear up at the next town. Oh, it's Crow. Yo, good to see you all ready for action this early in the morning. You're up awfully early yourself, aren't you? Heh, thought I'd set a good example as a responsible upperclassman and give you guys a heartfelt Crow send-off. You kind of look like you're in for a rough time, though. Well, good luck either way. Surprise me with a cool souvenir when you get back. Nothing stresses him out, does it? Can we even go? I never even thought to try this. Can you go to the school? I would assume not. I assume it's not open. Oh, you can. Okay. And Toa's over at the Student Union building. I guess we could go say hi before we head out. Obviously, no other students are here this early, but Toa is such a workaholic that no surprise there. Angie took me for a ride the other day on her bike. He had to specify, huh? I'd kind of burned myself out on a bunch of work, but the ride made me feel a lot better, which means I can get right back to making sure everyone on campus is happy today. Yeah, I mean, the free day is on Sunday, right? It's not on Saturday. So, I guess the students, obviously not part of Class 7, still have normal stuff that they have to do. Maybe not classes, but they still do, like, other things. Alright, I guess let's get ready to head out. Although this early in the morning, I'm sure, well, I think that's Rosine right there. Oh, good morning. I see you're all up early today. I plan on making my way to class after I finish sweeping. Okay, they do have classes. If I recall correctly, you leave on a field study today, don't you? I wish you the best of luck. Thanks, Rosine. Alright, let's head to the station. Ah, you made it. Hey. Good morning. Are you leaving now too? Yeah, I'm hoping we'll be able to reach Berryhard before noon. Looks like you guys already have your tickets, huh? Yeah, the train to the capital should be arriving any minute now. Our destination, St. Arc, is about as far from Trista as yours, I believe. Yes, they're both about 5 hours from Trista by express train. I've never ridden on a train for so long before. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Guess they're the same as ever, huh? I'm amazed they're not sick of the whole ordeal by now. It's getting tedious. Fee? If anyone can do it, it's you, Reen. Do what? Get those two to make peace with one another. I couldn't make it work, but I suspect you have a much better chance. Do you really think it's even? Passenger service bound for Heimdallar, now arriving on platform 2. Yeah, okay. That's us. I'm afraid we've got to run. May Eidos be with you. Let's all do our very best. You bet. Take care, everyone. Bye. Hopefully we can say by the end of these 2 days that they'll be getting along. Hopefully. Goodbye, you four. Well, obviously, Gaius wasn't with us last month, but the other 3 were. I guess we should buy our tickets and line up for Berryhard, then. Yes, let's. If we must. Though I'm loath to patronize a city so crawling with nobles. It's gonna be one hell of a weekend. Good morning, Class 7. Group A is headed to Berryhard today, correct? Yes, that's right. I believe there's a direct line that stops at Seldik, isn't there? Indeed there is. Every other train heading east from here is a direct line. And the next one will be arriving soon, so I suggest buying your tickets now. So we're going to pass by Seldik again. Certainly, that'll be 5 passengers for Berryhard. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Yep, let's get on the train. Long 5-hour train ride. Well, this is awkward. Shall we review what we know about where we're going? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Would you mind giving us an overview, Jusis? You're from Berryheart City, after all. If that's what you want, I'll oblige. But are you sure you wouldn't rather hear from the group's finest intellectual mind instead? I'm sure he'd be able to give you a far more critical analysis without any of the pro-noble bias I'm sure to inject. Are you suggesting that I allow my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? Oh, not at all. You were intelligent enough to score second on the entrance exam, after all. And you spent your every waking moment since with your nose glued to a textbook, studying as if your life depended on it. So I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast in terms of book smarts, even if it's lacking in virtually every other regard. Why you? Please stop, both of you. Well, it's easy to see why you scored so miserably in last month's field study. What was that? Read? Last month, Group B got an E on their field study. If it had been a paper exam, it would have been a fail, and a low one, too. Do you two really want that to happen again? I hope you're not naively suggesting we just put all our differences aside and become best friends. Of course not. We were chosen to be in Class 7 because of our differences, in fact. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally we're going to have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. And no doubt, we all have beliefs, have a few beliefs that we're not willing to compromise on, no matter what. But that doesn't change the fact that for the next few days, we're all part of the same group. We're all partners. Read. I was wondering what you were getting at. You have to be joking. I refuse to accept the idea that... I'm not saying we have to be friends, but we're in the same group, and we're working towards the same objective. Let me try putting it another way. We're united against a common enemy, Group B, and unless we want to lose to them, we have to work together here. What? Reed? I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy, and get just as frustrated when other people hold me back. I'm jealous of how good your grades are, for example, all three of you. I feel like I'm losing the race and have to struggle to catch up. And it was beyond frustrating when we lost against the instructor the other day. Ah, I see. There's no denying that she's strong, incredibly strong, in fact. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's simply a fact. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better, if we'd been able to form proper combat links with one another, we may have at least evened the odds a little. You would have. Sara's only strong because she knows how to fight. If you'd been able to work together, you could have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't have really lost either. Fee. Exactly. Well, that's a speech. Alright, there's Seldick, where we were last month. Well, the surrounding area of Seldick. Aliso, Laura, and Elliot are all in the same group as last time. And Guy seems like the type who can work well with anyone. They'll be a strong team. Yeah, they'll be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. Enough, I get it already. It's not like I have much of a choice but to go along with your yay team attitude now, do I? Indeed, I would prefer not to cooperate with this farce, but I have no intention of standing by and accepting defeat. Green played on their egos, there you go. So you're saying? Until this trip is over, we will call a truce. Agreed? Very well. The very notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I am more than capable of enduring such idiocy if I must. The same goes for me. Well, at least it seems like they might actually try to cooperate with one another this time, right? That's a significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little better. This is an improvement. I shudder to think what things must have been like last time. So did Gaius just not do anything then? Alright, we're gonna pass by Seldick. Alright, here's what I can tell you. Berryhard is the most important city in the eastern Cruisin province. Its population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large, even by municipal standards. The hilly region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks, which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Cruisin province as a whole is widely renowned for the high-quality gemstones mined there. Yes, gems and furs are regarded as Berryhard's two main specialties. There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there? That would be the Artesian Street in South Berryhard, yes. Large numbers of artisans gather there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdallar that specializes in gems produced in Berryhard as well. Of course, only nobles and the ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronize it. Can't see myself ever going there. Which brings up the most important thing to note, a fact of which you are already quite aware, but it can't be stressed enough. Berryhard is, at its heart, a city of nobles, which what's been said about it in that regard is no exaggeration. It's really true, huh? I've heard nobles don't actually make up majority of the population, though. That's correct. However, from Artesian Street to the enormous Provincial Army Guard House, to the Central Plaza with its giant cathedral, to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships, Berryhard is a city that was developed with the nobility, and the Alborea House, hold in particular, at its center. So it really is an exaggeration then. I'm surprised you're able to discuss your own family so objectively. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as we're in Berryhard, you'd be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself. Unless you fancy becoming very friendly with the Provincial Army at any rate. I know that. I can hold my tongue when I have to. Really. Ahaha. Is it bad that I'm actually seeing this as kind of encouraging? In a weird sort of way. It feels like we're making progress. Alright, well, we can talk to everybody, I guess. I hate having to cooperate with him, but I don't want to be the one responsible for losing to Group B. I suppose I'll call a truce with you too. I'd almost forgotten that Maki has had a problem with me. Listen, I'm sorry about... I don't actually think you're a deceitful, noble sympathizer. There's no need to say anything. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm only agreeing to a truce. I haven't completely forgiven you for what you did. It's more than enough. Thanks, Makias. Why would you thank me? It looks like he really doesn't hate me after all. If only I could find some way to make up with him entirely. Maybe one day. Thank you so much, Reen. I knew Gaius was right about you. What do you mean? At the station, he said, if anyone can do it, it's you, remember? Haha, I didn't do anything special, though. I just gave them my honest opinion. Hey, you and everyone else, you, Lloyd, and Estelle all are like, oh, I didn't really do anything. And that's exactly why I think you were able to successfully convince them. I guess it's up to us now to make sure we don't let the group down. We won't, I'm sure of it. What are you two whispering about? It is rather suspicious. Nothing at all. I wasn't expecting to return to Berryhard so soon. It's been about 2 months now since we started the academy. Guess it hasn't really been long enough for you to miss it, huh? Indeed. And 2 months is hardly enough time for anything to truly change. Haha, that's very true. Still, a city full of nobles, I get the feeling I'm gonna need to be a lot more conscious of the things I say and do. Nobles do have a fixation with social standing and class, but you should try not to let it get to you, just be yourself. If you exert too much energy reining in your every word and action, we won't be able to get anything done. That's good advice, thanks. If you have any more like it, I'm sure we'd be really appreciative. We'll be relying on your knowledge of the city. You're in good hands then. Well, we're making progress with these two. Is something the matter? I underestimated you. A little. Haha, thanks, I guess? Still, the hard part will be keeping this up for the whole of the field study. We're going to need to get a whole lot stronger if we want to have a better chance against the instructor next time. If you want to beat Sara, a little extra training won't be enough. True, we were completely outclassed by her last time. I wonder what sort of regimen she underwent to wind up so strong. It's just who she is. Sounds like Fee knows something. Maybe we can get her to open up a bit more someday. Let's actually play a game of Blade, and then I think we'll stop here after that. And then we'll do the barrier hard, or start the barrier hard stuff next time. But let's play a game against Juices, sure.
仕方ない。付き合ってやろう。
I don't even remember the rules. I probably should have looked.
カードを引くがいい。俺から行かせてもらうぞ。
Oh, right, so you have to, like, put something stronger.
食らうがいい。食らうがいい。
You're just wasting all your high-powered stuff.
そら、こいつはどうだ
I could do that too.
暇つぶしにはなったぞ。
Yeah, and you can get level points with whoever you play against. But yeah, so that's gonna be it here. So next time we will finish making our way to Barrier Hard and see what kind of assignments await us when we get there. So that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.